The charge blade is a fun weapon. I guess that's why a lot of people play it. However, a lot of people do not run the skills that they need to actually put out the awesome amount of damage that it's capable of. In this video, I hope to show you exactly the skills that you need, show you why they are so important, and then to demonstrate what a build with these skills are capable of. Alright, first up, we have artillery. This is priority number 1 because, well, it says so right in the description that it increases charge blade phial attack damage. Now, the main reason that an increased phial attack damage is so important is because of the super amped elemental discharge attack of the charge blade, which already, without the artillery skill, does great amount of damage. The increase just puts it over the top. Priority number 2 is focus. Focus increases the rate at which your charge blade's phials will, well, charge. Now, this is important because more phials equals more super amped elemental discharges, which equals more damage, which equals more monster knockdowns, which of course equals even more damage, which amounts to shorter hunts. Now, to demonstrate this, I want you to watch me wail on this post. Take careful note of how many swings it takes to charge my phials, and how long that it'll take to charge my shield, my sword, and build up a stock of reserve phials for my charge blade. In that state, you are ready to unleash just complete hell on your enemies. If you are paying attention, you'll notice that it took about 40 seconds to store up a complete stock of phials and charge both the sword and the shield, which, imagine how long that 40 seconds would take if you had to swing at a monster that was, I don't know, moving around, maybe even fighting back. Now, that's no good, especially when you compare it to, well, how it feels when you have Focus 3 on. Just take a look and, well, notice the difference. Now, I'd say the difference is pretty obvious. Nothing much more to talk about here, except for the fact that any setup you make that has these skills will transfer right over to a long shelling gunlance, which is disgustingly powerful in its own right. Now, here I'm going to demonstrate the same way I did with the charge blade, exactly what focus does for the long shelling gunlance. One thing to note, though, is that, especially if you have never played the Gunlance, is that you can charge the shells by holding circle, but you cannot charge the shells unless you do an attack beforehand, whether it be a normal poke or a shelling like so. This setup will work with any charge blade and any long shelling gunlance that you'd like. Though I do recommend, as far as gunlances go, you stick with long shelling level 3 at the very least. Now, these weapons that I happen to be using right now, the Diablo's Charge Blade and the Zora Magdaros Gunlance, happen to be best suited for the task. They will pump out the most damage. Unless you take into account the Kulvetaroth weapons, which, of course, rely massively on RNG, and, well, you don't need to throw any more RNG into this. Now, this particular armor set, to gain all these skills, can be crafted as early as Hunter Rank 12. The High Metal Coil, the belt, with capacity boost, the one that gives you the extra shell for the Gunlance and the extra phial for the Charge Blade, available as soon as you reach the Elder's Recess. The Black Diablo's helmet, of course, being crafted with Black Diablo's parts, with the other 3 pieces craftable as soon as you reach a high rank. This armor set, in particular, should be replaced with something better not long after you defeat the Elder Dragons, because you have many, many better options to choose from after that. But for the sake of demonstration, I will take this particular armor setup and fight some tempered Elder Dragons. First, tempered Nergigante with the Charge Blade, and second, tempered Kushala Daora with the Gunlance. Enjoy. as you can see, despite my high hunter rank, I still kinda suck. Well, I hope you can walk away from this video having learned something. And thanks for sticking with me throughout what turned out to be a 20-minute video. Happy hunting, and have a good day.